committed to you. Fox Carolina, the 6 o'clock news starts now.
Good evening. I'm Anna Arinder. Thank you so much for joining us here at 6. We're jumping right in, though, with some exciting news. The North Greenville University baseball team is making history after beating Point Loma 5-2 last night. Now take a look at this. This is the final out. Tristan Hudson struck out as he swings and was immediately mauled at the mound. You can see them celebrating right there. It was a madhouse of joy. This team had confidence and they knew they could climb this mountain, but now they have the chance to finally stand at the top and see their accomplishments.
I know I'm the guy that led the program, but I'm just as amazed as anybody. This is a huge accomplishment for our university, and I couldn't be more happy.
Words can't even describe how proud I am of this team. There's, so much that we've had to go through, and for us to be standing tall at the end, that speaks loudly enough for itself.
I mean, it's unbelievable. This was my last game and one of my last times seeing some of these guys, and I couldn't ask for more out of this day.
Well, of course, the team made sure they threw their chains around the national championship trophy. That is a symbol that bonds this team and has led to a championship so big. Now, congratulations from all of us here at Fox Carolina. We are so excited for you. Now we're going to throw things over to weather. We're getting a look at our forecast with meteorologist Bob Trihey. Bob, if people were out playing baseball this afternoon, here in the upstate, it was pretty good weather.
It was good weather. But you may have heard about the big changes on the way, and in the form of a huge heat wave. A serious summer sizzle is coming our way as we go into next week. But first things first, today, not too bad out there. Looks like Newberry, you topped out at 90 today. Not quite 90 in Greenville. We hit 88 in Spartanburg. Clemson 86 for you. Toccoa 87. Anderson 89. A little cooler into the mountains. Asheville at 78. Looking outside right now, it's nice. Lots of sunshine. You want to be near a body of water for sure this afternoon to cool off, because we are looking at the sunshine and it is hot. Temperatures into the 80s out there. 88 in Newberry now, 88 in Greenville. Anderson 87, and 70s and 80s into the mountains right now. But the big change is out west right now. Big ridge of high pressure, and look at all the heat across Texas and the Central Plains. 105 in Lubbock right now. These are actual temperatures. 102 in San Antonio, the Big D, Dallas 103, and this heat will be moving our way as we go into next week. So that is the next big thing that we are talking about. And we're talking about some dangerous heat indices as we go into next week. It's going to feel like 93 on Sunday as the heat starts to build. But look at this, 102 Monday, 104 on Tuesday, bordering on dangerous heat. The National Weather Service does issue a heat advisory when it's up to 105. That feels like temperature. So we'll be awfully close and really hot the rest of the week as well, as a big ridge builds to our west and then settles over the top of us as we go into next week. We'll be looking at that very hot condition, the heat wave, as we go into next week. But right now, all is quiet. First alert radar not showing too much going on, just a few clouds floating through, a few showers and storms to our east, even some severe weather south of Raleigh. There's a stationary boundary to our south, and eventually this turns around as a warm front lifts to the north, and then our heat wave is underway as we go through time. Future track for this evening. Things are quiet. If you've got the outdoor plans, we're in good shape through the overnight hours. Do watch out for areas of some fog, especially into the mountains. And then moving into your Sunday, the heat starts to build. And with that heat, we could trigger a slight chance of a shower or storm, not a big deal. Then it gets really hot as we go into Monday, and the storm chances really go down as we go into Monday, and really a good chunk of the week as well, with that building ridge of high pressure. Only a slight chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Looks like a better chance maybe Wednesday and Thursday. Here's Thursday, 1 p.m., a better push of moisture there. But then we do start to dry things out, I think, and it's still pretty hot as we go into Friday and next weekend. For tonight in the upstate, 66, partly cloudy and mild winds, light and variable. For the mountains, partly cloudy and pleasant for you. A low of 61, and then we're starting to warm things up tomorrow. Look at this, low 90s all across the upstate, 80s into the mountains. Sunsets at 8:43 as those days are getting longer, getting close to the longest day of the year. That is the first day of summer coming up here in just a couple of weeks. Here's your 3-day outlook, and here comes the heat. We go from 91 on Sunday to 97 on Monday. Tuesday, 98 degrees with the humidity feeling like 100 to 105, and in the mountains, 86 on into Sunday, then lower 90s Monday into Tuesday. Maybe a better chance of some storms in the mountains, especially by Tuesday. Anna?
All right, thanks, Bob. We have a news alert to tell you about out of Anderson County. Deputies reporting a shooting that injured one person early this morning. Now, we're told they responded to James Cox Road around 9 a.m. That's when a woman was found with a gunshot wound. She was transported to the hospital, and her condition is unknown. No suspects have been named in this investigation, but it is still ongoing. Also in Anderson County, the coroner's office identifying the victim of a motorcycle crash. They say 46-year-old Stacy Whitfield, according to State Highway Patrol, was on La France Road Saturday night. They say she went off the side of the road and hit a ditch. Whitfield was thrown from her bike and it landed on top of her. Reports show that high speed and alcohol were involved. Now, in a follow-up, a teen remains in jail after being accused of killing another teen in Spartanburg. Now, this is a look at the victim, 18-year-old Nathaniel Xavier Johnson. Officials responded to the shooting on Wild Cherry Lane in Spartanburg just after midnight Thursday. Now, sadly, Xavier died at the hospital. His mother tells us that he just graduated from Greer High School and was set to attend the Army's boot camp in July. A 17-year-old Caleb Pytress is charged with murder and unlawful possession of a pistol. We were there as Pytress went before a judge Friday. He was denied bond and is being tried as an adult. We've got some new information for you from North Carolina, where a 17-year-old is now in custody following a shooting at the East Ridge Mall, leaving several people hurt. Now, we're told this teen is being charged with multiple felonies related to the shooting. Police report it unfolded outside of the mall, but the victims ran inside to the food court shortly after. Now, we're told 3 people were shot, but they are expected to be okay.
I heard around 3 or 4 shots, running and screaming, crying, because that was crazy.
I have 2 little girls here, I'm worried for their life, it scared me at first.
Now, it is unclear if the 17-year-old will be charged as an adult. Police are still working to determine a motive at this time. Now, in Cherokee County, deputies are searching for a runaway teen. They say 16-year-old Victor Clanderson, he was reported missing on April 20th after getting into an argument with a family member. They say he's believed to be staying with another adult. No foul play is suspected at this time, but if you have any information or know where he might be, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. Now, for the latest on these stories and anytime you want to check out our news or weather, be sure to download our Fox Carolina News app. Just go to the App Store or Google Play and search Fox Carolina to find your story. Now, in tonight's You Decide, the South Carolina primaries are getting underway next week on Tuesday, June 14th. Republican candidates in the run for governor include incumbent Governor Henry McMaster and former upstate business owner Harrison Musselwhite. Now, on the Democratic side, you can see the names right there on your screen. They include Joe Cunningham and Mia McLeod. And a reminder, we will have full coverage as the results come in live on our 10 o'clock news next Tuesday, so be sure to stay tuned in. Now to your Money Watch, the Powerball and Mega Millions jackpot are reaching a total of $450 million. What I could do with that money. Now, the Powerball currently sitting at $229 million, and the Mega Millions sits at $247. Now, the 2 dueling jackpots have many people excited for the upcoming drawings. You can watch the winning Powerball numbers tonight. The drawing happens right here on Fox Carolina at 11 p.m. So make sure to grab those tickets if you've got some for your chance to win. I might have to go stop and get some myself. So thanks for watching. We'll have more sports, weather, and news stories coming up tonight at 10 o'clock. So make sure you're tuned in. For now, this is a live look over Pelham Road in Greenville County. We'll see you back here tonight at 10.